Okay, I hope everyone here has a good Christmas. The stream is starting in 1 minute. We'll be going over floor 15 and 16 news. After that, we're switching over to the community stage for the Q&A session and for the Christmas talk.
So exciting.
All right. I'm in the game right now, the secret game. Say hi to YouTube. All right, we're about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.9, 1. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. Welcome to the staff podcast for December, aka the end of the year podcast, where we'll be talking about floor 15 and floor 16 news along with the Christmas event. So, Icarus, you can stream right now if you're here.
Link start.
I will direct y'all to watch Icarus' stream. If you have extreme issues, please say so. Welcome to floor 15. Sorry for the Discord quality, but this will have to do for now. So this is our floor 15. As you can see from the YouTube video itself, this is the entrance. So Icarus, we can go down the path and explore floor 15. You can tell that the devs put a lot of work. You could thank Poe for this design. Lan, aka Lan. And as you've seen in the video earlier that we did a couple months back previewing this floor, this is basically the same path, but we will show you extra stuff. So here's the smithing area. The thing back there, you can show them some of the academy stuff. As for now, we'll show you the smithing area. Just make sure you don't show the doors, if you know what I mean. Here's the smithing area, and you can talk to the quest log if you want. Show them what the GUI looks like, the goodies, and what the quest is going to be like. As you can see, there's a quest for, let's see, looks like a quest for something. I didn't get to read it, but it's a quest. Yes, don't worry about the door, guys. It's just doors, don't worry. And the last time when we did the video, we ended right here. So we go a little bit more. That zone is blocked off. Don't worry about it for now. We also added a garden. Well, not a garden. We added a path. Here's the academy. Or not the academy. The academy is back there, but this is the arena. So for those of y'all who were, who were in the event a couple months back where there was a we had a tournament, you've seen the inside of the arena before. And this is basically it. It will now be open to pretty much the entire the public now, instead of just for events. So in the future, you can use this arena to do things such as PvP. We won't show you the interior today, but you'll see. We would like you to see it yourself in the future. But this is the arena. And here, I'll show you one side of it. Yes, the stream is lagging right now because we're kind of forced to use Discord stream, and it's really bad. Discord is scuffed, as you all know. But on YouTube, though, Icarus is also recording this on YouTube. So once it's posted on YouTube, it'll be a lot more smooth. So if y'all want to watch this preview in YouTube, it would be a lot more smooth. It's just that this is Discord quality, so we're kind of forced to use this. Okay. No looking at the door. No, no secret doors. I'll let y'all speculate what it is. Here, I'm gonna go around. One frame per minute is also an issue with trying to stream too much or trying to stream it to a bunch of people in Discord. That's the issue because I think Discord has like a limit of like 50 people per like for it to well, not limit. They recommend having like 50 or less people watching one stream at a time. For those y'all who can't see the video, don't worry, it's gonna be on YouTube. And it's gonna be in good quality. So don't worry about it. I know that y'all saw for floor 15. We also have a floor 16 sneak peek as well on YouTube if you want to check it out at Swordblocks Online Rebirth on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe for more content in the future. And of course, we're going to post all of our staff podcasts on there. Quick plug, yes. And as you can see, this is where the 415 tour pretty much ends. There's lots of features that we can use for this floor. As you see, that's 415. And this is not the door, don't worry. This is not the door. And I don't think it works right now. Yeah, okay, so it's time. Yeah, you can show them the housing. Let's go. We'll show y'all something really neat. Floor 15 has a housing area. AKA the dorms. Yes, it's somewhat a dorm. And of course, if you actually see the housing itself, and yes, we have day and night cycle as well, but we asked Hane to turn it off for us right now, so it's easier for y'all to see stuff. But yes, there will be day and night cycles. And does this place look familiar to y'all? What does this remind you of? Yes, this is Asuna's crib. And of course, there's a kitchen. And cooking is planned. So eventually, for sure, we're going to try to implement cooking into your dorm area. So it's currently on the back burner, if I remember correctly. You can check the game status itself, but cooking is planned. But for now, we don't have cooking implemented, but it's something that's going to be planned in the future. All right, then we can showcase the other floor, the next one. Both floors, or as you can tell, both the floors, if you've seen the sneak peeks, they're both inspired from the anime itself. So let's go. Anime and the games, yes. Floor 16. Yeah, I'm gonna use this teleporter. Yes, sorry, we have Discord only allows 50 people to watch, but for those of y'all who want to watch, you can watch it on YouTube after. That's where everything's gonna be. And it's gonna be in better quality for one, so don't worry about it. The next time we do this, we're definitely going to record on, or we're definitely going to stream it on YouTube. All right. Welcome to 416 for those of y'all who are going to watch. Ruled Village. This is actually more scuffed than I thought. I didn't know it was going to be this scuffed, the stream. But don't worry, guys.
I'm gonna hop on real quick.
All right. YouTube is going to have all the smoothness. YouTube is going to look a lot better on YouTube. Don't worry. Right now, I'm just walking around and just explaining it to everyone. Here's the path. And show them the mobs. There you go. Here's the Dark Territory wolves. The werewolves. Yes, it's a bunch of furries. And yes, good. There's also grass for y'all to touch, for one. Here we go. We can go right to the town center. We try to, recreate Ruled Village from the show itself. I see mobs right there. There's the orc, the piglins, as to say. And here we go, crossing right into the village. Show them all the houses, the architecture. We try to, recreate Ruled Village into Roblox. Here's the town center. No, that's not the Giga Cedar. Don't worry about it. Here's the town square. And of course, NPCs with dialogue and quest. There's quests on this floor as well. Oh my. Is that Hoth?
No, it's
No, that's super. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say, because Hoth usually carries that weapon. Ignore that weapon, everyone. Ignore it. Y'all never saw it. That doesn't exist.
I should
Ignore it.
actually change that real quick. I should probably pull that out. Yeah.
Ignore the weapon, guys.
I forgot to change my weapon. My fault. You guys didn't see anything. I think.
Y'all saw
My
nothing.
fault. My fault. Is that the wrong sword out?
Okay, now we're exiting the village, and we're gonna go to another area. Oh, don't let the tour guy die. There's a cabin there. We'll let y'all explore that yourselves when the floor releases. We don't want to go through everything. Oh gosh.
Yeah, just quick sneak peeks.
Quick sneak peeks, guys.
Sneak peeks.
We're not going to show y'all everything, and we're not going to show y'all the dungeon. That's for y'all to figure out yourselves. There's a little lady. Oh no, who can
Is
that
this the
lady
bald
be?
one?
No,
Oh, no.
she actually has hair this time. She was bald before, guys, but she grew it out. And you can see the quest logs right there. And we will show you The final part of the tour for this floor. Let's kill these real quick. Oh, I almost died. And whose house could this be? Can y'all guess?
Mine.
Of course it's yours.
Everything.
I think I died. Oh no, I didn't. We're good. Whose house could this be? I mean, whose cabin? Yes, it's definitely Deku's house. This is definitely Deku's.
Kurto. Rexy said Kurto.
Oh my god.
Sheesh. Kurto.
Oh, don't worry about that, Hang. This thing is almost done anyways. We're fine. Icarus, where do you go? Oh, there you are. And Icarus, you
4
can show
million.
them.
Okay.
You can show them upstairs. The
Oh. Okay.
the area where Alex and Kirito had a sleepover in the anime itself. Yes, for those of y'all who don't know, this is Alice's cabin. And thank you for attending the first half of our stream. This is all for now. This is all we're going to give you for now. The rest we will leave you to explore once the floor is released. For now, we're going to move over to the stage chat, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for attending the tour. For those of y'all who couldn't watch it, you're going to watch on YouTube, and it's going to be in better quality. Trust, please. Trust. And if somehow it doesn't make it on YouTube, I'll re-record it myself. I will just go along the trail myself and record it and then put it on YouTube myself. So y'all will at least see it. Alright. Welcome to the second half of the stream. Here, Icarus, do you want to come in? Here we'll be talking about the Christmas event. And of course the Q&A. Let me see if I can drag you in, Icarus. So I'll let Bad mostly take over from here.
I won't be able to talk too much. I'm still pretty under the weather, so.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
One.
But plan is to get it kicked off as soon as we can here. I'm going to be back to the grind hopefully the next day. I'm off all next week, so I'll be focusing on everything. But might be better for you guys I can answer questions if you guys want to look through the stage chat and see what's being asked.
Yeah, I'll be able
start throwing
to.
questions. Start throwing questions at Bad about the Christmas event. It's easier for him to talk about it once he sees your questions.
When will the event launch? I'm too psyched for the event.
No, Bad is just under the weather right now. He's sick, so that's why he
Yeah,
sounds
I
a
know.
little different.
I know.
For those of y'all who are curious.
So plans are for it to be similar to last year's event. Of course, we still have the Renegade Saint Nick coming back, and Krampus Claus coming back.
Plus 4 new weapons.
4 new weapons. What class are they? Each class? One for each class?
Yeah, I have them set aside already.
And I guess they should expect
You are
some
my
positive
savior.
Dad, don't worry, I got you. Though I have to wait for my computer to come back from the shop.
Icarus asks, is coal still the event currency?
Yeah, coal everybody's still gonna get coal in their stockings. Of course, we wouldn't do it any other way.
Why can't it just be like underwear or something?
Hey, Bad, can we set it up so if the person eats the coal, they burn?
Make it consumable instead.
Yeah. Do it. You won't.
Make everyone burn. You get food
Do
poisoning.
it for like the first day just for laughs. But then change it back. That'd be funny.
Heat wave ass. Peppermint shield coming back? Question mark.
The plan was for it to come back, yeah, but not with penguins this time. You know, it's still going to be a quest.
Hey, Bad, I guess I'll ask you this here, because why not? Do you think
Why
I should
not?
make colored variants, like the blue and green variants of the peppermint?
I think overlays would be great. Yeah, we should make overlay variants.
I mean, I found what I need to do that. It'll be an easy thing.
Oh yes, expect lots of grinding whenever we do these events.
I can do a peppermint shield, sure.
We got green, red, yellow.
Oh my god, we're gonna be making so many variants.
Okay, so currently the Blue Rose Sword and gear from the SEO Season 3 stuff, right now there's really no plans currently to implement it for public use. But that's for now, because we really don't have anything to do with it at the current moment. And currently I'm pretty sure one of it was a custom, but we might need to make, if we plan to add them in, we might need to make a separate one.
It's no the red rose sword. The blue rose sword's not is it may be coming and it may be coming in a game pass. Let's put it that way.
Yes, it may be coming. So expect it, but at the same time don't expect it. Just be neutral about it. Alright. Any other questions y'all want to throw? Will the 4 new weapons be MK2 versions of the current legendary weapons?
No, these are completely new variants.
Yeah, these are. If you're talking about the event items for the Christmas event, no, they're completely different weapons. As for the legendary stuff, later on down the road, you'll see more news about that.
So we do for Christmas Day. We do typically do all 3. We do 2 times smithing, 2 times skill, 2 times EXP. So all 3 become available Christmas Day. Timers.
Okay, and for the event will be launched whenever it's ready. But yes, the event will come. It will come for sure. Just letting you know.
Yeah, it'll be this week. It'll come out this week for sure.
Yeah, and the weapons.
There's a lot of stuff gonna be coming out this week.
Yeah, and the weapons will come when I get my PC, which should be in at about 4 days. Hopefully, I don't need another motherboard.
This week starts tomorrow. Sunday starts the week.
But this week, so basically any time of the day the next week. Get a true boss attack patterns. So for boss attack patterns, if you've noticed, if you played the floor 13, the bosses does have 2 phases where its attack pattern changes, and I'm pretty sure the mini boss as well. So yes, that's something that we're slowly implementing in, and it'll get more complex later on down the road. Right now, we're just testing the waters. We're just testing the waters at the moment right now, because we don't want to go all out for one floor and just make it really, really hard out of the gate. So it's best for us to scale it as time goes
Speak
on.
for yourself. I want a floor where everyone gets screwed.
Yes. If you realize we did add some new mechanics, and you should expect newer mechanics in the future, similar to floor 13. Floor 14 also has a day and night cycle, to where at night mobs deal more damage and stuff like that. We have mechanics such as those, including the dragon, where it gets more powerful at night. And so there's going to be different mechanics for bosses later on down the road. So yes, if y'all are asking about boss patterns, attack patterns, all that stuff, it will get there'll be more added later on down the road.
So
at least for the newer boss onwards.
There is so there's a floor. What is it? Yeah, 15, 16, 17. I don't know if it's 19. There's a floor that has. Someone's asking on here, right, about mechanically intense bosses, something specific in order to make other things happen.
I'm actually thinking of pushing it to floor 20, just because the floor 10 is ultra huge. I might move it to floor 20.
But there is a floor, and Icarus knows what I'm talking about. We've been talking about some pretty interesting boss mechanics, leading up to the boss, and in order to damage the boss, and something different than what you guys have been used to in the past.
Is it that what I'm thinking of bad, or is the thing me and Merlin doing is different?
It's the Greek theme one.
Oh, it's not the other thing me and Merlin were working on?
Yo, Greek theme 4 leaked. Y'all didn't hear it from us. But yes, Greek themed. Right, what else? Who else has questions? Any other questions? That's gone by really quickly. Anything else? So for the Christmas event, y'all expect it to be working like somewhat like last year, but except we have new items in store, and we might have some reruns of older items in the shop as well. Like
and I
earlier.
have more overlays for everyone. I've already added
Yes.
them this time.
more overlays, more cosmetics. It'll be the same thing like last year. Basically working like last year. You farm a certain amount of
Actually,
coal, they trade it
if
in.
I can squeeze it in, there might be a new feature type item. It just depends on if Bad is feeling up to coding it. It's something easy, Bad. We talked about it a few times.
As
But
for
with
an
the-
anniversary,
yeah,
there's no
so when
plans for
the-
anniversary.
When the Christmas event does come out and the event floor opens, for those who haven't played previous years, right? It's the Christmassy event floor. The woods, Renegade Saint Nick falls down, and then there's now Krampus Claus, who's a relative, I guess we'll call him. And then the Divine Revival Stone is the key for those who are familiar with that. It allows for you to revive at the same place you were at without any penalty.
Except this year, it's going to be split between higher level lobbies and lower level lobbies, right?
Yeah, same
Yeah.
concept.
Yeah, so lower level people, you don't have to worry about higher level people, killing you or anything like that in there, or hogging it at all. It'll be scaled down for y'all.
The question about the floor remodel, which floors does floor 2 and 3 are going through a remodel right now?
Yeah, it's floor 3. Especially,
I
I think
mean-
floor 3 is on the testing server right now. But
Floor 2
Okay.
remodel was just only halfway done when it was released, right?
Yeah, I've released some sneaks of the changes. You can get a test server. You'll see, it's
Oh,
about 70% of
remember-
the way done.
oh shoot, I haven't been. There was one thing I was going to add to it too, but we never had a chance because of the tight schedule.
no, PK is not off on the event floor. That's why we, if you want to play without getting killed, we recommend getting passive mode for one. So yeah, but it isn't lawless though. So
Yeah, so passive mode works there. Yeah.
yeah,
You say old floor 2 is cooler just because you haven't seen the full version of floor 2 yet. It's always been in a half completed state.
I
Just
remember
wait
the very
until-
first version of floor 2. It was so massive, and it was so hard to navigate around it.
Oh, it's going to be like that again when it's finally fully
At least
realized.
make the directions a lot easier for one. Last time there was like barely any directions. But we
So
actually do have the advantage of teleporters this time around, so
Yeah. So next year's content, right? Continuation, of extending the features, stuff that we've had in our game status, right? Being able to have the weapons, dynamic weapons that stats can adjust, so we can easily shift things between their types, and they'll scale up and down. They'll actually add to some of your stats that you're doing. There's going to be a lot of features coming with the dynamic stats once we get that inventory system done. Banks coming, cooking, as we said, is in the plans, right?
checkpoint
Oh my
teleports,
god.
all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
once cooking is out, I'm going to just be seeing a lot of activity for me.
I assume was it using the teleport crystals, waypoints, and all that good stuff as well for the bigger floors. For one, that'd be really useful.
Definitely not going to make the game using the R6 models. We sticking with the R15s.
Yeah, well, I mean, Roblox nowadays, it's better to use R15 over R6. R6 looks kind of weird in terms of the design or the animations we're going for as well. So
Yeah, there will not be any more resets. No, we'll.
it's pinned in the
I mean,
announcement as well.
technically,
There'll
we'll
be no more
see
resets.
after like 50 floors. I mean, honestly, I can see that happening after like 50 plus floors if things get too out.
If we ever, if any concept like that would be introduced, it would be the rebirth system we talked about, where it would be voluntary. If you want to reset yourself and get some perks, and you start out with a step up, your next round, something to that effect.
And if anything, rebirths to have perks such as getting more cosmetics or cosmetics that's exclusive to rebirths for one. And so it's not gonna be like, so it's gonna like pretty much encourage you to do it, but you don't have to do it. We want to give you like an option whether you want to rebirth or not. You will probably most likely get buffs as well. That's what most rebirth games do.
I saw the question about the dual wielding stance. I mean, I forget what the old stance was. I don't know how much different it is from the newer one that we've got now. But I haven't been in any contemplations to return it back.
Yeah, what the old one? You just kind of look like a ninja or something. It was kind of goofy, but that one was pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, they're both cool, I guess.
Real reinforced knight helmet. Stop showing the back of the neck one day.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a question that I can't answer. That's an
Oh
old
yeah,
duel.
that stance.
That stance. I think I remember that stance.
Yeah, I
it's
remember.
pretty basic. It's just a sword pointing outwards. I like the new stance better. It actually has a stance for one. That one just looks like they're just standing there menacingly.
Yeah, but it'd be interesting, and a concept I've been thinking about is just, I mean, being able to have the custom stances, right? Taunts and stuff like that. Just being able to add to features,
I
customize,
mean, that I
interact.
can see that as a Game Pass, expanded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Also,
for those of y'all who said that there's gonna be like dual wielding rapiers, I'll actually destroy your dreams real quick. It most likely won't happen because rapier are intended to be one-handed weapons, and they're supposed to be elegant in a way.
There'll never be
You're not-
dual wielding
Yeah,
rapiers.
you're not supposed to be dual wielding rapiers anyways.
Can neither confirm nor deny the existence of dual wielding daggers.
We can't for daggers. We can't deny or like
the only
said.
ones that exist is Good Owls.
And for those of you who are saying dual wielding two-handed swords, I don't know what's in your head right now. It's called two-handed for a reason. Unless you have four hands, you can't dual wield them.
Totally wasn't me that said that earlier.
But yes, rapiers would never be dual wield for the exact reason that they're not supposed to be dual wield. We don't want to we don't want to be exactly like the actual show itself. We just want to do our own things. But yeah, there's no way we're gonna add dual wielding rapiers because what's the point of calling them rapiers if you just dual wield them? Just go one-handed, I guess. Hold 4 rapiers. 4 arms. I feel like something Hoth is gonna add. It's gonna add some weird degenerate stuff. To have it 4 arms.
I did add something for Hang. It's just these animations and stuff.
Make losing an arm a mechanic. I mean, having limbs be chopped off, that sounds like a pretty cool mechanic in a way.
Actually, it's technically allowed by Roblox as long as it's not all gory.
Yeah, well, no,
That's
the gore stuff. Gore stuff, Roblox pretty much allows nowadays because as long as you have your game above the age of 13, I think, they pretty much are more lenient against gore. Because I've seen games like, the shooting games in Roblox have like a ton of gore. Sure,
Actually,
Jason.
we can't have.
That was under.
That's something, I
Magical.
guess. Copyright.
Bro, copyright.
Copyright. We're not gonna get monetized now. Thank you, Jason. You screwed us over. Okay, so for projectiles, for now there's no plans for projectile stuff, and I'm not sure if it'll be implemented at all. So I wouldn't be too optimistic about it.
Yeah, no projectiles. I'll just make that would ruin the point of.
Okay, I know the actual show itself, it does have it to where you can throw daggers, part of a martial arts skill, but that's something that's not planned at the current moment. It's been talked about before, but it's not planned.
I think we talked about it a bit, but we decided not to just because it'll just ruin game balance.
I think
Yeah.
the only concept that made sense was if we had passive animals and it was more to, you can't do damage so much as like, scare them from one location to another. Kind of like they did with the Ragu Rabbit, right? In the anime series.
Yeah.
Well,
so
they
you
used
throw
he
picks and all
used
that
it to
stuff.
kill the Ragu Rabbit, but again,
He did it once to scare it in one direction and then so he predict where it was gonna go and hit it with the other one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, for magic stuff, this is not ALO, okay? We're not going based off of Alpine. So magic stuff, don't expect it. All F4, yes, that's the
It
best way
makes
to use
Divinity
magic.
harder to make.
Add 16 hands so I can octuple wield Zerino. Alright,
The only person who has multiple limbs is Hang with his Kakuja.
Hank is running around with like 10 great swords. There's no magical elements in SBO, yeah, but it does have some like it definitely does have some supernatural things like ghosts and all that stuff, of course. But overall, the combat is purely just sword on sword. Outside of some range
Yeah.
stuff, at least in the games, there's like bow and arrows and stuff like that. I
Well,
know the
range
games have that.
stuff and the fist combat thing that
Yeah, it's
is
nice.
bullshit.
And combat is something that we're going to be focusing a lot on start of the year and making some adjustments and improving on that.
Such as a blocking mechanic, like sword clashing mechanics. Imagine that.
Yes, yeah, stuff like that.
Hey, y'all about to get some updated sword on sword gameplay eventually. So for those of y'all who like sword clashing, you're gonna have fun later on down the road. A marriage system, interesting. I'm not sure if Roblox will allow that.
Don't forget about Adopt Me.
I'm not sure about Adopt Me. I think Adopt Me, they have like a role playing role, but if they want us to implement it, like in a way, we could do like a shared system, I guess, to maybe loop around it. But I wouldn't risk it.
Well, if there was marriage system, it would have nothing fancy about it. It'll just say you're married to this person. That's about it.
Oh, okay. Hey, apparently Hayne got banned two. Oh, wait, no, he got banned 2 times already. So the next time that happens, perm pretty much. So don't let Hayne get banned the third time, please. Oh, we're not risking it. Okay. As
Wait,
for marriage
Hank, how
system,
does it get banned both times?
the first
I-
time
I-
is a waifu boss. Oh, no,
Yeah.
second time is a waifu
No,
boss.
it was from
But
the.
one of them was my fault because I published the same bundle with the same models second time after he was banned the first time. So it was my fault the second time. And then
That's-
we both and then one of them got published on my account, so then we both got locked out. So
Oh,
No.
you got banned because one of them is being a waifu. Whoops. Well, Roblox catalog is pretty much full of waifus now. You can like dress up as one. I'm not kidding.
Actually, I still have. I'm bad. I actually do have one waifu still exists, but it's just not as
As lewd.
excessively shown.
Just that skinny.
I think Roblox
Didn't-
has got something against bumps. Everything's got to be flat. Can't have any hills.
Actually,
Yeah.
this one does have hills, but the hills are sort of closer together, so it doesn't show two separate bumps. It's just a more linear bump.
It's funny because they're starting to make realistic models on the catalog itself as well. And they're not letting us make our own bumps. And their
I
characters
think
are like
because it
bumps.
thought it was naked bumps for whatever reason.
I don't know, it's just Roblox moderation, it's kinda unreliable.
What kills me is these models are the same models that we've had for years. It's not like we suddenly put them in the bundle and and they flagged us for it. It was literally like some junior moderator decided to go crazy on us, start enforcing stricter standards. I don't know. It was just kind of crazy.
Oh shoot! Bad. I forgot to mention. I thought I mentioned this to you. I actually did have a replacement for the floor 12 main boss. I didn't know if you saw that.
There's a bug where you would buy a stat reset and you don't get it, but it charges you twice. Then around 30 minutes later, you get the reset.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that don't make sense at all.
Someone said that in the
It's
chat.
quite possible that's a problem with the Roblox purchasing system.
Either that or you have horrible internet.
Yeah. Okay. If we make a floor that's like 20 times, like 10 times bigger than floor 12, we're definitely gonna add like waypoints. There's no way that we will make
Oh
everyone like.
my! Go.
Yeah, we
Like that
actually have a
waypoint.
waypoint system already. We've got it pre-baked
much.
and
Don't
just gotta
remind me about
integrate it.
412 size. We've already had issues with 412 size.
Oh, well, don't worry about later floors. Floor 12 is gonna look like a little kid compared to the later floors.
If you guys have seen the first version of floor 12, you would not be complaining.
Yeah,
I forgot what the first version was. It's been a long time.
it's about let's put it this way: the current floor is about a third the size or a quarter of the size of the original floor 12.
A
I forgot
third?
what the old
You
one
mean a
was.
fifth of the size?
Yeah, I was like at least a quarter. Yeah. It was much larger.
Alright, it was so big that my computer could not even load the map without me closing every single other tab on my computer.
About passive, I mean, in a way, I just address this now. So PKing is a central part of our game. So if you're reporting someone for killing you a lot of times, then we can't do anything about it because there's a cooldown system in place. So if you keep dying, then it's kind of on you for not using that time to escape. With
Unless
the
it's
cooldown.
multiple people. If it's multiple
Yeah,
people,
unless it's multiple people. In the case of that, I just block them and just join a different server. But it's something that we don't really, and we will deal with that. But if it's just like a one-person PK or 2-on-1, we can't really do much about it because there's a system in place where it's a cooldown to where you don't get killed too many times over. So if you're still dying like 50 times over by like the same person, it's kind of on you.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask this for community. How would you guys feel about a hair expansion Game Pass? Game
What's the
Pass for
expansions?
100 new hairs for male and female hairs.
Like cosmetic expansions, I guess. I mean, if we do that, it's probably better to do a battle pass or something. Oh yeah, how do y'all feel about battle pass?
It's hair. It's corn.
You get lots of stuff in the battle pass. You can get better rewards, cosmetics, maybe sword auras in the future. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think having different hairstyles. I don't know that needs to be the Game Pass. Having the ability to change like your like having gradient hair color or more than one hair color, that could be a Game Pass. Like having two different eye colors, right? Those type of things are usually what you have, like your cosmetic Game Pass that gives you more customized features for the things that everybody gets. Yeah.
I mean, if it was gonna be a hair Game Pass, it would only cost like 25 Robux at most. It's not gonna be very. Yeah, it's not gonna be very expensive. It's just gonna be a small little thing.
Cosmetic. But yeah, if we do add a battle pass, there's lots of things we can add to it. Maybe titles, new titles as well. The ability to customize titles. That's definitely.
And part of the reason I would only have that is because adding that much hairs is a pain in the ass.
Update with new floors, there's no specific time. It'll be ready whenever it's ready, but we will let you know beforehand whenever it's going to be released. We're still testing it out right now. But yes, we will let you know ahead of time whenever new floors are released. That's what we always do.
Oh, I may or may not have something for floor 15 already made too that I didn't get time to add. So there might be extra things that you couldn't see from the stream.
Yeah,
I've mentioned something before, something like a what is it? I mean, oh, never mind. Bad, you can go for it.
As I say, 415 and 16 are pretty well wrapped. There's just some recipes and quest code that has to be finished up, and then it can be released. So it's coming
Actually,
real soon.
bad. What I had was interior for the main school building,
Oh,
and an entire interior.
yeah,
Oh, that'd
that
be nice. Yeah.
yeah that
And
that was gonna be a planned expansion. So I'm excited that that's ready earlier than rather than later.
I got it like halfway done. I was gonna work on it this weekend, but again, computer died on me.
there better be a massive library in there. You use it to get your knowledge up, I guess, for future content. Fun
Library
things
is
you can
not
do.
done yet. I need a better model of books because the model I have is just too part heavy. I'm thinking of going to Blender to make a more mesh, like a single mesh for a bookshelf. That way it doesn't kill everyone's PCs going into there.
Yeah, like Gouda said, we're still testing floor 15 and 16. An announcement will be made before we release it. We'll let y'all know ahead of time, so it's just not out of the blue.
It's coming soon.
We initially had plans to release it before New Year's, but Vad and Hayne got sick, so we had to push it back a bit.
Yeah, I got COVID 2 weeks ago, and then I got a relapse. I'm sick. Was sick again. So
Yeah, so we had to push it back. So it's unfortunate, but their health is important because without them, we wouldn't be able to push these updates out in the first place. So please be really considerate. We appreciate it.
Hey, actually, Bab, which one do you think? Should I add the Christmas stuff first or finish up the 415 thing first?
Christmas.
I feel like Christmas is priority right now because it's coming out.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
definitely
because
work on the
we
Christmas
can
stuff.
release 15 and 16 with what we've got, and I wouldn't worry about. We can always expand it after it comes out with the
True.
additional college stuff.
All right, then I'll. Okay.
The other half of floor one, we are planning to make a floor one extension anyways. I'm pretty sure the status says that it's in the works right now, the game status for floor one expansion. Let me see. It's could have sworn I saw it somewhere in there. Oh yeah, there you go. Right now it's on the back burner though, so the floor one expansion. But yeah, it's gonna be used for something in the future, so it's not gonna be like locked off forever, Once you want in the stat clicking. Yeah, that's true. We need to make it so where people could put a number of stats into so they have to click it like 1,500 times whenever they put their stats in. They just put like a certain amount of number, just put it in quality of life stuff. Because people are clicking 1,500 times just to get put in points per stats.
Yeah, totally get
And
it.
the same thing will happen for trading eventually, because
Yeah, you can bulk trade eventually. Thank God. Don't worry, y'all. We will allow auto clicking for that purpose of putting stats into it.
it's on the list. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's on a quality of life improvement. We have lots of quality of life to do anyway, so don't worry about it. We're aware, we're pretty much aware of every single quality of life change that we need in a game. So don't worry about it.
Don't forget, all these game passes deserve fund or poor solo scripter.
Don't we have another scripter?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
He's currently buried under work.
Auto clicking ruins the it pretty much lags the server.
Yeah, but it ruins the immersion, right? Because there's no mobs around and people are just swinging arbitrarily for no stupid reason.
Yeah, they're just sitting in one spot and just letting the computer play and not letting themselves play. So we actually want to try to make y'all play this game, make it more immersive.
All the weapons are fairly well balanced, though, guys. I see people saying dagger and rapier are weakest, but I mean, they dagger, you've got a lot of benefits. You've got the highest critical hits, so your damage, you do more damage in a two-hand if you get a critical hit with dagger. Increase your luck, you can increase your critical frequency.
Bad, not gonna lie, rapier might need just a bit of a patch. Just because I've noticed when using a rapier, you can't use its full click speed without an auto clicker. Which that might need to be rectified coding wise, if you get what I mean.
I have to we'll have to connect offline to show me on.
Yeah, it's just
yeah,
something I
it's fine.
tested and noticed.
You mean a parry system? Basically a stun, parry. We're working on combat stuff. Like Bad mentioned earlier, the combat would get like a revamp later on, where like swords can be able to clash with each other. A parry system might be cool to add in. You could parry
Me and
someone.
Bad talked about that in depth at one point about how that'd work. I don't know if
Yeah.
he remembers.
Oh yeah.
If you're talking about weapon status effect, it's already added in. We do have one for Frost, for the ice pick, where it freezes people whenever you poke someone. It like has like a chance to freeze someone. You poke them.
I mean, if you guys been around me in game, I have used the weapon to paralyze you guys.
Yeah, status effects will be something that's most likely going to be added, I'd say, because we already have one for rapier, so it's pretty much in the game already. It's just that we need to figure out a way. I assume that upgrade systems gonna get implemented, or like a better upgrade system. Wait, we don't even have upgrade system. I mean, upgrade system is probably gonna be implemented.
Yeah,
already
it's
have a
the
chance to
dynamic
pull.
stats is what allows for that. We'd have an inventory where all of the weapon stats basically are kind of set, and that way they're dynamic. And what that means is that you can add things like a status effect to something based off of whatever we decide is the mechanic for it.
You want to make it more annoying, you can make it like a gotcha system where you can pull for upgrades, but it gives you a random stat. Imagine that. So you get to get like 10 of the same weapon. So you get like 10 of the same weapon, and you have to like make sure you get the right pulls on it. Imagine that. Good. We know the pain from playing Tower Fantasy. The gotcha system for the pulls for the gear. You get like 50 gears.
It's pain.
It's absolute pain. But yeah, I'm pretty sure each weapon class will have their own unique abilities, so you don't have to worry about it. Guilds aren't useless. I'm not sure about what we're gonna do with guilds in the future, but I assume that there might be guild buffs. I know that the games have it to where there are guild buffs, if I remember correctly, or one of the games. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure there's guild buffs in one of the SEO games. Actually, Icarus upgrading swords with coal might be a feature coming soon. Coal is like a good feature to use to upgrade stuff, or a good
Yeah, well,
thing to
it's
use.
it's the same. Yeah, it's the same concept of once we have I mean, so think about it, right? Like right now, your weapon drops, they're static. If we've got dynamic stats, then that means when the weapon drops, we can kind of randomize the stats of the weapons at the point that they drop, and then they can have a range of upgrade. And then if we have the dynamic stats in a range of upgrading, that means that you have to take your weapon in and use coal to upgrade your weapon from one to and that way your weapon's not like dropping at a single level, and
Yeah.
it's only you can use it for, but you can actually use it for a range of levels, right?
It makes your weapon more unique as well.
Yeah, exactly. And some might have the ability to have a status effect, some might not have any at all.
No, it's not Genshin artifacts. It's pretty much every single MMO type of thing. It's not just Genshin. Come on now. Just because it has MMO aspects does not mean it's Genshin. It's a pretty much universal MMO thing, so where you use your currency to upgrade your weapon in order to get a randomized stat, and you can use it to reforge your weapon as well if you want to remove certain stats to replace it. So you're not basically forced to get like 10 of the same weapon just to get the right stats, because that's really grindy. A little too grindy, to be honest.
Yeah. But the whole concept of like, when I see someone ask about MK2 and MK3 weapons, MK2, MK3 are, a way to upgrade in-game, weapons used via crafting. Whereas we've been kind of shifting for holiday events and stuff like that to, badge weapons. So I guess the question is, do you guys want badge weapons that scale with you, or do you want, static weapons at a set level that you can upgrade to another set level, 2 or 3 times? Usually the badge weapons are going to be a lot higher, right?
Yeah. Speaking of scaling, just let y'all know beforehand, custom weapons, they're planned to be scaled. Gosh. Ow. Just let y'all know beforehand. Customs will be scaled. For those of y'all who own a custom, they will be scaled. So, not one person could just slap everyone silly and just finish in-game content instantly. So yes, for everyone who's complaining about custom users being so overpowered, they're gonna get scaled down so you don't get clapped every single time.
I
So
always
don't worry
personally
about it.
thought that they scaled too high, anyways.
Yeah, it's because it's every month they do get boosted, and that's a little too overpowered. So they're gonna be scaled eventually. So for those of y'all who are getting really mad, because we do get lots of reports about it, and we take your complaints into consideration. So yes, we're gonna scale customs to players, so they're no longer one-shotting you.
I mean, they'll still be, scaling at like a legendary, weapon state.
Yeah,
based
it'll
off
be
their
scaled to
rank,
like a legendary weapon level because
So-
they did pay for it. So
right? But there is the concept, and this was put out there as one of the suggestions. There was a lot of dialogue around this with the concept of, the different floors that you're on. Basically scaling the highest amount of attack and defense basically to the floor that you're on, so that if you're going down to floor 2, you're not going to be OP and taking everybody out on floor 2 who's a bunch of noobs, right? Your weapon attacks basically get scaled down. For 2 you go to 3, they scale up. 4, what that does is it could make it a lot easier for people, for PvP.
okay, so for weapon stuff, we talked about Kiri. Don't worry about it in the future.
Yeah,
We don't
only
really have that much
PvP.
information about it for now, but that's something that we'll address later on down the road. All right, but yeah, I see that a lot of you are happy about customs getting nerfed. I, for one, am happy as well because it kind of does ruin immersion. They're too overpowered. All right. What else? Yeah. PvP is its aspect. Sometimes in MMOs, you gotta worry about high level players. You gotta figure out a way to escape it because it makes it easier to escape them for one, since our world is pretty much open world. So you have lots of places where you can hide. All the good stuff. So
And plus, if I see too many complaints about someone TKing, I just run to the server and massacre them.
yeah, and that's why we also encourage guild play for one as well. So you at least have someone there with you. That's why guilds are important. That's why if you're a solo player, you're pretty much gonna run to like lots of like high level players bullying you. So if you have like a friend in a guild that's higher level and they can bully them back, then they most likely leave you alone. So that's why we always encourage guild play for one. So guilds aren't completely useless. So you can make allies. That's the point of this game.
I tried to do that with mine, but after 5 times, you gotta love scheduling.
Yeah, you can't kill level 2. You can only be PK'd once you pass level 10, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. 10
So
level 10, yeah, level 9s and below are immune to PK.
Yeah, exactly what Cheer said. Player killing is part of the game, no matter what level you are. Like in SEO, I know in SEO, you literally have high level players PKing lower level players.
I have been debating on having it increased to like level 15 though.
Recruit player guilds. If you want an advice, my advice is for you to manually recruit them on the game, because most of them don't even check Discord for one. So it's probably better for you to manually recruit people inside the game.
Yeah, that's actually the most effective. That's how I got my guild up pretty fast. Doing it from in game is easier.
Yeah, so you gotta we might We do have guild stands, I think. So once your guild becomes official, you can probably do it. But you could always just recruit on the floor, like at spawn at the camp. You know, you just camp at the spawn, I guess, a 4-1. And for newer people who are joining, just tell them that they want to join a guild. You can be really
Just
annoying about it.
just do not say we won't kill you if you join our guild. Don't do that because that is against the rules.
Intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation, bribery, that type of stuff.
I mean, that's part of the fun. Not gonna lie, intimidating someone.
It's against the rules, so you can't.
Don't do
We
that.
had
Just
one
be nice
guild
about it.
that it almost got disbanded forcefully because they did it so much.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. Yeah, but don't do that, guys. I mean, it's fun and all. You know, it's part of the immersion, but you don't want to be a hole about it.
Our local enforcer Melon will murder you.
Malum will murder you. Okay, guys. Any other questions? We've talked about the Christmas event already, so if you want to hear about the Christmas, for those of you who came late, and you want to hear about the Christmas event, you can watch on your YouTube later on. It will be posted. The whole stream will be posted later on, and you'll be able to see our 4:15 and 4:16 walkthrough in good quality, hopefully, on the YouTube. I'll have to see the video that Ikra sends me because she's the one that's streaming.
It makes me
There's a-
glad I got my good mic on right now.
Here's a spinning sword skill for 2 hands. The highest skill that it's got.
NATO. Sword skill tornado. Man. Oh yeah, big news. Hawk custom's getting nerfed. You're welcome. You're welcome to every people who complain about customs. I guess it's your early Christmas present or early news for Christmas.
It's hard to disappoint you. Dev customs don't count.
Yeah, dev
I'm
customs
still-
don't count. I'm sorry.
I'm still
No,
gonna murder you guys.
he's still gonna have over like 100,000 damage on his dev customs.
It's not that high.
It's not that high, but it's higher.
I think it's at 20k right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure someone's custom right now is actually higher than that.
Yeah.
Someone's custom's like literally borderline admin weapons. This
Um,
No,
well, it probably is admin weapons at this point.
That's past admin weapons because
Yeah.
let's see, 100,000 is considered
Liberator
range.
shield doesn't need to be buffed yet, guys. Come on, seriously. You get up all your defense up and you get onto floor, 13. You don't even take any damage. You'll get buffs when the new floors come out. Nothing's gonna go up until after that.
Well, we will scale accordingly to new floor, so don't worry about it. Yeah, but max out your defense. If you want to be a full tank class, just put onto defense, I guess. I wouldn't really play shield. Like, I wouldn't be like a full-time unless you're actually playing defense most of the time. We do have a list of custom users, by the way, so, but we're not gonna release that information. They can let you know if they want to be like known or not. It's just their choice. Let me see.
Actually,
Okay, so
Goodell's
for the blue rose sword and stuff, we're not gonna deny that. We're not gonna deny or let you know that we're actually gonna do that. Just wait and see.
Either confirm or deny.
Yeah, just wait and see.
Just wait and see. For Game Passes updates, just wait and see.
There are new game passes coming.
So stay tuned. New Game Pass for sure, guys.
Was there anything else that we're supposed to mention through this? I'm trying to remember.
We did the Christmas event. We did some future game stuff that's gonna be added. We just did the floor 15 and 16 walkthrough. Even though it's scuffed, it's gonna be on YouTube, so it's fine. Floor 30 sneak peek. Sure. You want to see floor 30? Just go to sleep. You might see it. Basic, the only one. Kirito cosplayers are kind of my the type of people that makes me want to quit the game. In the game, or people that act like they're Kirito in the game. I'm a solo player.
That's what I
don't
have
need
the
a guild.
Kirito hair for. I'll pull
I don't
that
need a
stuff back.
guild.
are we reaching the end of our Q&A section here? I'm not seeing
Yeah,
a
so
whole
we
lot of
should-
questions or comments than questions being made.
Any
I mean, if you
questions
wanna-
before Bad goes to sleep? We don't want to tire out Bad too much. He's sick.
That's
Any
right.
last
I need to
questions?
get my beauty sleep so I can try to get up and maybe work on stuff in the morning.
Yes, guys. The more sleep Bad gets, the faster the updates will come out. Just letting you know. Any other questions before it's done?
Any questions for me or Bad or anyone else here?
Oh, or Icarus, I guess.
From anyone except for Icarus.
Except Icarus. Yes, Icarus. Shut up. Oh, we're gonna get banned for that. Wrath.
Uh-oh.
The what type of updates?
The what update now? Okay, seriously though, any last questions before Bad leaves? We don't want to keep him here too long. He's gotta sleep, he's sick, and he's got updates to push
Yeah.
out.
Just any questions you guys have been lingering all this time?
If not, you have a minute before Bad leaves. Y'all better type fast. Where you live, unclassified. Probably lives in your basement. Check under your bed. You're doing good. Flames, you already know that question. Credit card number, I'll send you that later. Anything else? Okay, I guess this concludes the podcast, the end of year podcast, the December podcast. For those of y'all who came in late, you can view the YouTube channel at SBOR or at Sword Blocks Online Rebirth on the YouTube. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Help us
I
get
thought
to
you would
1,000
have
subscribers.
practiced saying that.
No, I don't really care about advertising. I'm not that type of person. I don't like fucking like. Oh shit.
Oh, I thought you
crap.
were.
I didn't mean to curse. I'm sorry, YouTube. Please. But yeah, I'm not really that type of person. But yeah, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, help us get sponsors.
Oh, floor one. Whenever I get finished with it.
Please, boss.
Here, someone post the YouTube channel in chat, please. Just spam that shit. Or just spam it. So I'll blocks online Rebirth. Here, I'll sure. Let's see. For channel. I'm gonna spam it because why not, I guess. Hey guys. Bam.
Signing off.
Subscribe. See you, Bad. Thank you for joining. The podcast is pretty much done. It'll be posted on YouTube soon. Probably tomorrow. It'll be posted probably tomorrow. I probably need to look through it to make sure it's all good. Okay, thanks for spamming that. Let everyone know. Peace.